It's Geek Public Radio right here on geekpublicradio.com. I am Topher. With me, as usual, is Crazy Chris.
Bah humbug.
Bah humbug.
What is up, Gamerland? It is your geek gamer Grace. I don't know. I ran out of G words. My vocabulary is spent today. Just got off work. So I am.
And he is got rained on.
Yeah. I rode the bike. It wasn't going to rain when I rode the bike. And it didn't rain when I got to work. And it was clear all day. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, yeah.
Hey.
Specifically, on your way home, it's going to rain. And I was like, that's fantastic. So I apologize. A little grumpy.
So good.
I'm a little tired. I'm ready to light into this chick.
So
caught me on a bad day, homie.
So if you don't know what we're getting ready to talk about, yeah, that is right. A BBC children's host, Jules Hardy, has called for a final purge of video game players after a boycott list was created for video game consultant group Black Girl Gamers.
Oh, no. They listed video games. Oh, how terrible.
And again, it...
Also, she's the host of Top Gear Games, just as an aside.
Yeah. But you look at this one, she looks like the typical person that would be upset.
Is she a blonde white lady?
Yes.
Okay.
She screams the one who, like, I want to talk to your manager.
Does she scream the person that is offended on behalf of literally everybody else?
Yes.
Awesome. Because clearly the people who are being oppressed are incapable of standing up for themselves.
So
they must have a white woman with blonde hair to do it for them.
It all stands up. It comes back from how Black Girl Gamers got connected to this was that they stood up for Sweet Baby Inc.
Right.
And because they stood up for them and did all of this stuff and went to bat for them, they got their own Black Girl Gamers detected curated list of games that have been made by them.
Yeah.
And the link specifically says, the tweet specifically says, Black Girl Gamers, you wanted to defend Sweet Baby Inc. with all you could possibly. Well, here's your page because you wanted to finish Sweet Baby. And God, people suck at being like,
yeah, grammar is terrible on this.
Because you wanted to fish. And when I know that you both work together on projects and force DEI is nothing more than racism.
What's weird about this is this. Apparently, by the way, Black Girl Gamers Detected no longer exists as a channel. The curator list doesn't exist. The Steam group doesn't exist. This user does not exist. So
it almost screams of, hey, let's put something else out and get our name. Because I never knew Black Girl Gamers.
I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, I had no idea.
So
yeah, doesn't it feel like it feels like a psyop?
Yeah, it kind of feels like
a false flag.
Like, hey, we're going to. How can we get our name out there?
Oh, let's Jesse Smollett. Let's Jesse Smollett it.
Right.
But less obvious.
It would be on our side. You'd be like, hey, why don't we make another one of these lists and just say whatever, and we'll get a whole bunch of
that. Hold on, wait for it. We'll make sure we list it under Becky 89037400521.
Right.
at Twitter or at X.
Becky at I'mABot.com.
Right. Becky, I'm AI. Wait, Becky, I am also a human at AI.com.
I mean, it just sounds like marketing. Like, hey, how can we market ourselves and get more people? Oh, well, let's defend them.
And what's really crazy?
Oh, nobody's paying attention to us?
Oh, yeah, let's generate some buzz.
Yeah, let's generate some
false
buzz.
Flag, man, for sure.
People going and then we'll delete it. We'll get it, all of this stuff. And
what was the name of that theater that Germany burnt down to invade Poland? What was the name of that theater?
I can't remember.
No. God bless.
You get ready to say the Ryman?
I know I was going to say the Rheingast, but I was like, that's a beer. So hold on. Becky, a bunch of numbers, doesn't have or didn't have a lot of followers, right? But they tagged Black Girl Gamers and hashtag Gamergate 2, right? Which is weird. They put the hashtag at the beginning, right?
Right. Oh, and anybody on this side of that, or when I'm pointing directions here. Any on this side of stop DEI, stop in doing this stuff, just make good shit.
Yeah, that's me. Please stop.
Doesn't call it Gamergate.
Yeah,
like the media people call it Gamergate. Yeah, we've called it Gamergate.
We've called it because we're referring to the reference that someone else is making.
Yeah,
right.
Everybody else is saying like, just stop. You know, like all we want is a good game.
Right. We're not, and that's what I'm saying. We're not saying Gamergate. Like the common man, the common woman, whoever, the common person, right, isn't saying Gamergate 2 or isn't saying Gamergate.
Right. It's literally the buzzword that media is using.
It's the media buzzword. This feels bullcrap to me. I'm sorry. Like everything about this screams bullshit from the highest level. This Jules Hardy trying to make a name for herself, because I knew about the Top Gear Gaming, but I didn't know Jules Hardy. I have no idea who that was.
So is this like Top Gear but for games?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, pretty much.
They
kind of like go through the games and like judge them and talk about them, which obviously being that it's from BBC.
But it doesn't. It probably wouldn't have the same feel as Top Gear.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
I mean, Top Gear now doesn't feel like Top Gear after the whole incident of letting Clarkson go and everybody leaving. But
like Black Girl Gamers, you wanted to defend Sweet Baby Inc. with all you could possible. Well, here is your page because you wanted to finish Sweet Baby because you wanted to finish.
I know.
Nothing about this makes any sense. This feels like it was written by a toddler or written by somebody in a hurry or intentionally trying to make them sound like they were stupid.
Right.
Like it almost feels like it was written on purpose to sound dumb.
Yes.
Right.
So you can this is the type of people who are doing this. This is the type of people.
Like this feels like a stereotype post.
Yeah.
Or it was made by somebody in like India.
Yeah. Or Brazil.
Or Brazil. Yeah. Kabrucha Tops. Is that you, buddy? Anyways, Black Girl Gamers responded to this nobody account. This is my favorite. This is a nobody account. We really got you pressed by just existing. Oh. We've never worked with Sweet Baby Inc. You all saw Black and Consulting and decided that we all work together. Sounds like racism. We're not stopping, so have fun. And then just at that person, but the post is unavailable.
Right.
So they got 1.2 thousand likes, 191 retweets, 211 comments. And then Jules responded to them. And this is where the purge thing comes from. So Black Girl Gamers initiated this with their response to the initial page. And then Jules Hardy has to come in with her pride flag, but not the Pride Progress flag. Uh-oh. She must not like trans people. Jules Hardy does not like trans people.
I mean, the flag
the flag is there. She just has the regular people in the flag. I mean, like the regular gays in the flag. She doesn't have all the special great gays in the flag. I don't even know how that works, I'm gonna be honest with you, but clearly Jules Hardy does know how it works, and she's not put the trans people in there, so she hates trans people. That's what that means to me. Her response: can we agree that for round 2 of this, it can be the final purge of these kinds of gamers? It's 2024. I've been arguing about this for decades. Can we have a last full detox of these, dude? So we can get back to the boy, that language sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? Dude, so we can get back to the positive gaming community we have been creating.
Well, here's what kills me. So it's dude bros toxic masculinity needs to get out. And when called out by a female gamer who happens to be a female Christian gamer, Melanie Mack.
Yep.
And saying, you really want to purge real gamers in favor of activists who can't hang in multiplayer lobbies without having a meltdown, or who can't navigate a single player game without yellow paint, shiny ledges, and a character telling them what to do.
Yeah. So to Jules Hardy's credit, she responded, "No, I want to purge the hate and vitriol from gamers who refuse to allow gaming to evolve and adapt as we humans are doing. I have no problem with opposing viewpoints." Clearly you do, but
Right.
hate, violence, and aggressive behavior isn't okay in any realm you live within. Okay, cool. I can agree with the last statement. Hate, violence, and aggressive behavior isn't okay in any realm you live within. Here's my problem with this statement, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. My point and problem with Jules Hardy responding is that first line. Nah, I want to purge the hate and vitriol from gamers. The hate and vitriol from gamers. Cool, Jules. Define hate. Define that vitriol. Because in one breath, this hate and vitriol are people who have not said anything overtly racist. I'm not saying they're not racist. I'm not even saying they're not dog whistling. I'm not saying any of those things. But no one came out and said that they hate black people. No one said they hate black girls. No one said they hate black gamers. No one has said that.
No.
0 people have said that.
In fact,
That have been proven. It's been speculated.
There's an actual black girl gamer who's getting a lot of hate.
Yeah, that's Gothix. And it's bullshit that Gothix is having to deal with all this stuff because she happens to be from that kind of core cast of people who stepped out and said, no, you're not going to treat me this way. I'm not going to be your rah-rah cheerleader girl. I just want to relax with my friends and play video games. And that's what I want to enjoy. And because she decided to not toe the line because she's a black woman, she's getting hate and death threats
and all of this stuff from the people who
are supposedly representing her.
The people who are calling for a purge of hate and vitriol.
Right. These people can't define it.
See yourself out.
Their hate and vitriol is quite literally anybody who disagrees with me.
Right.
Judging by the flag, and I could be totally wrong, but I don't think I am. Just a hunch. Judging by the flag in this woman's profile, person's profile, girl, guy's profile, if I were to say a boy is a boy and a girl is a girl, she would consider that hate.
Yeah. And then want you purged.
And want me purged because I told the truth. She would want me gone because I happened and dared to have an opinion about race switching, like having a black Superman. Okay.
I mean, there are
black Supermans, but
just go with them.
But tell that story.
Right.
Don't tell the story of the black Superman. John Henry was an awesome Superman. Man of Steel was awesome.
Yes.
That was a great storyline. It doesn't.
Do that.
It was never Clark Kent.
No.
Don't make Clark Kent black.
Right.
Stop.
The reason why nobody really had a problem with Miles Morales.
Right.
It wasn't Peter
Because it wasn't Peter Parker. It was freaking Miles Morales. And it was awesome.
Yes.
Miles Morales was fantastic. It's a great story. Tell those stories. They exist. It's not even hard. And you know what? It's successful because it's not Peter Parker.
Right.
Because it's not changing the IP. Because it's not forcing anything on anybody. It's a black Spider-Man. Cool. Make a black Superman, but it doesn't need to be Clark Kent. Make it John Henry.
Yeah.
Fine with that. Totally okay with it. Doesn't bother me. The Little Mermaid, making her black. That's weird.
It's kind of racist towards redheads. I mean, because
it's racist toward redheads, and also it's a fish at the bottom of the ocean. Just strictly speaking, from a pigment standpoint, she'd be white as a ghost,
right? or green or blue.
Green or scaly or something, right?
But no, it's like weird. The list of all of the characters that have been race swapped or whatever. Like 90% of them are redheads.
Are they really?
Yeah,
I've never gone through and looked.
Like there's like the huge list of like. The woke are against gingers.
That's fantastic. Is this Cartman behind all this? I'm going to take care of those gingers once and for all. Anyways, I'm sorry. So, yeah, Jules Hardy, I have a big problem with you calling for a purge of hate and vitriol from gamers who refuse to allow gaming to evolve and adapt as
while
we humans
spitting
are
out
doing.
hate and vitriol against people.
But this is the other thing. To refuse to allow gaming to evolve and adapt. Into what? Oh, as we humans are doing. We're evolving into what? Into a bunch of soy drinking, sissy boy having freaking gender confused, absolutely psychotic race. Like that's what we are all becoming. Daily, the numbers of crazy are going up. The number of people with mental health issues, which is a severe issue in this country and countries around the world. And hell, it's just as bad in Japan, if not worse. That's what we're evolving. Is that what you mean? You want games to get a little bit more realistic? Because, boy, about the joke about came out. Ooh, we would have been demonetized so fast with what I was about to say. Mercy.
But
oh.
no, it's just one of those things. Like if you look at, we've never had a problem with.
I still want to make the joke.
Most people never have problems with this stuff. But you have the people who, like, I don't care if you do whatever. Go do it.
Right.
And then conversely, those are the same people who are like, I would never hire a white person to work with because they just,
They annoy me.
Yeah.
White people annoy me.
The whole being on time is considered white privilege.
Mathematics.
And, right. Being able to put stuff together without like huge gaps or, a bridge falling down. Or a door falling off a plane. Airplanes or,
That's racist.
Because, when people say the whole 2 + 2 could equal 5, like, no, 2.5 and 2.5 can equal 5.
Right.
That's when you get into partial numbers.
Right.
But as a whole number, if I have 2 things and you have 2 things,
right,
those are 4 things.
Right.
That is not racist. That is a statement of fact.
It's a proof. It's a mathematical proof.
In a universe that is built upon this stuff.
That's built upon mathematics?
Yes.
That our fundamental understanding of how everything works is rooted and grounded in quantum mechanics
and basically saying, I don't want to take the time to teach people because I don't think that they are able to get it. Screams more about your racism of low expectations than it does for an entire field.
Yeah. And that's what
how can you become a gamer? How can you become a game consultant or whatever if you don't have, or not a game consultant, but a game developer, if you don't know math?
Not only that, but you know what's really funny about that? This game consulting crap anyway is BS.
Right.
Why are you hiring out to consult with a third party?
Let's make a game.
Just make your stupid game. Hire a writer.
I was getting ready to make another joke.
Trust me. Learn to code.
No, so even 14 people can go out and just put together and make a game.
Listen, I am 48% sure that your game will be just fine.